Out of here with me at the time. Yeah, so.
Sorry. I'm new at this, so.
Okay.
Can you tell me what happened here that when the incident occurred?
Okay, well, that day, I was actually here by myself alone.
Okay.
I witnessed the gentleman come up here with another lady, female. There was a maroon car that was parked there. He went into it to try to see if he can get something out. I guess that was his. It wasn't there, it was missing. So he started arguing with the lady that lives there. They were arguing back and forth about, where did it go? Where is it at? At this time, he was just rantic. He was frustrated, mad, angry, yelling. He went to his car, put out a revolver, and started waving it around everywhere. And he was threatening the lady there because he was wanting to find something that I guess wasn't there. At this time, he took off. About 15 minutes later, I picked up my daughter from school, came home, and he showed back up here with that female again. She was dressed completely different. She had shorts on, a tank top, her hair was tied up. She looked like she was ready for a fight.
What do you mean ready for a fight? Her
The way she was dressed the first time, she had on jeans, a t-shirt, and they came back the second time and she was completely changed, different. So you can just tell, just with her hair tied up, wearing jersey shorts, and a tank top, she looked like she was gonna fight. I can just tell. They showed up to the house where the door's at. As soon as he got to the door, he had a revolver in his right hand, and he had another gun. It was like a black Glock in the other hand behind his back, hiding it. They knocked on the door. The lady opened the door, and the girl that he was with, she insisted, "Hey, where's that stuff at? I know you have it." They were cursing at each other, and next thing you know, I see the girl that the gentleman was with. She swung in, and I can tell she hit that lady because she started screaming and yelling, and you could just tell they were fighting. I was watching through my window. I saw movement, everything, argument, crying, yelling. The guy was holding the door open, and once he held the door open, he then pushed his way in, shut the door, and that's when I heard the first gunshot go off. That scared me, my little girl. I told her, let's go, we're leaving. We get to the door, and as I'm coming to my car, the way he parked his truck, he parked it in the middle of my driveway, so I couldn't leave. So I looked across the street and saw that my neighbor was there, and as soon as I was walking, I heard another gunshot go off. As I'm walking to my mailbox, a police officer pulls up. He asked what's going on. I told him that the gentleman right next door has two guns. As soon as I heard that, I heard the officer yell out, "Put your guns down." So I turned to the side, and I see the gentleman and that female running out of the house. He had his both guns pointed up at the officer. Next thing you know, I hear two gunshots go off. I got scared, covered my daughter up. I saw the lady, my neighbor across the street, yell, "Hurry, come on in, come on in." So we ran across the street, got inside her house. At that time, I guess the officer had shot the gentleman. And then that's when the cops came, SWAT, everything like that. But I mean, it was pretty scary, just seeing that guy with two guns, knowing that I have kids here, so.
Why do you think he had two guns? Why another gun he had?
Well, the rumor, and also from what we saw once they shot the guy, he was pretty angry. He was trying to find, I think it was either cocaine or it was meth. As they dragged the gentleman away, right across the street where the cop was, as I was seeing through my neighbor's window, there was a big bag. It was white, it was a clear plastic bag, and it was like a softball size, laying in the middle of the street. So I think that's what he was probably trying to get out of his car, that he was really angry about. Because I wouldn't think that someone would get that angry over something so petty. But I guess something like that, will probably trigger somebody's emotion to do something like this. So.
Has this house always been abandoned?
No. Before I moved here, we moved here about a year ago in January. There was somebody living there, but they were quiet, and then they moved out. probably about I'll say 3 or 4 months. It was empty. The lady that lived there, I guess her mother and them, I guess they own the house, and she had asked her mom to move in, I guess. So she moved in here about, I'll say about 4 months ago, maybe. But they've always had problems arguing during the night. I would wake up at 2, 3 in the morning, hearing her argue with somebody that she had over or something.
Did you know the lady's name who lived here
I
previously?
think her name was Cynthia. I don't know her last name. I know her name was Cynthia though. The neighbors and they kind of know her a little bit. They know how she is. I don't know her personally, but I know her name is Cynthia though. So
Okay. Was there a garage sale here?
yes, that prior to that shooting, they did have a garage sale. They started setting up early in the morning. I went to go drop my wife at work, probably like around 5 in the morning. As I came home and took my daughter to school around 7, they were already setting up. They had their stuff pulling out, furniture, things like that. They had a big sign that said garage sale on the side. And it was just a normal day. Didn't think nothing like that would happen. And then, a couple hours go by. Next thing you know, the guy comes in angry with a gun. So
Did he know? Did you think he know the two women to know where they lived?
I'm pretty sure he did. Like I said, there was a maroon car parked here. It was parked there. I've never seen that car since I've lived here. It showed up one day out of the blue. Probably was here about 3 days. That third day is actually when the gentleman came back. He went. I heard him get out the car and stuff, and I heard them open the door. I looked out my window, and that's when I saw them inside the car. He was pulling some stuff out, and then I guess that one thing that he was looking for wasn't there. And that's when he insisted on knocking on the door, talking to the lady, yelling at her, ranting about where is it? Where's his stuff at? Did she steal it? She told him, no, I didn't steal it. It was probably somebody else. You can go ask them. At this time, that's when he was just pretty much angry. I guess that's something to get mad at.
Okay, thank you.